Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Analea. It is very wonderful to have you all here with me today. I really hope you brought your favorite cozy drink and found a comfy spot to snuggle up so we can get started with this video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing something I've been really enjoying lately, and that is how I started my forever save file. My forever save file without actually overwhelming myself. So I usually tend to very much overwhelm myself, and then I would get into a blocks, I would get into a burnout, which I don't like. I do not like that. And yeah, I just tend to do that to myself, and I was like, I don't want to do that to myself anymore. And I was talking about this in my previous video. Even I was even in a space where I was not going to play any game, especially The Sims, because I cannot create content for the YouTube, which is absolutely not good, to be honest, because I started my YouTube channel because I have very much I have love towards The Sims, and I want to share my creations, my ideas, my visions, whatever with you guys. And that is why I started the YouTube channel, and right now I'm cornering myself because of all of that. So I don't want to do that to myself. So I just kept thinking about this new concept that is going through The Sims community, let's say, because I've seen a few creators talk about this concept, especially Yasmin's Corner, who actually really inspired me to finally start my own. And yes, I've been I always tend to and always try to do everything all at once in my save files, and I would really much I would just burn out because of everything. So I try to, and I'm trying to simplify things right now, take my time and make it feel cozy instead of all of this experience being actually stressful. What is actually a forever save file? So I don't know, you probably heard the term before, because as I already said, there's a lot of things, or the forever save file is right now very actual in the forever save in the Sims community, sorry. So it is basically a save file that you keep coming back to, or you slowly build and shape it over time. You fill the worlds with your own Sims, your own builds, or a gallery of favorites, and you just basically let it grow. For me, it is like creating my own little universe in the Sims of my Sims and my builds or other builds, whatever, just like a little space. And it is actually not meant to be finished. It is meant to evolve. So basically, why am I talking about all of this? I really like this concept. As I already said, I talked about this in my previous video. I had a similar concept, and my save file that I was playing for ages, literally years, I've been playing that. It got corrupted when the For Rent came out. So it is whenever start a new save file, it is a lot of work. And unfortunately, you never know is it going to be corrupted, or is it gonna survive in a way. But I don't want to think about that. I'm just gonna think about good things, positive things, to be honest. And I really want to do this. So first kind of a thing that I want to talk about is the packs. So not all of us have all of the packs, or some of us have every single pack, every single DLC, and both is fine. You don't have to have every single pack to enjoy the game, of course. And to be honest, I thought that I really need every single pack, but I'm trying to keep things simple, and I'm just using the packs I really love to play with. As you can see right over here, I only have these 3 base game worlds and these 3 that I added, which is Magnolia Promenade, Handfoot on Bagley, and currently Chestnut Ridge. I don't have any other worlds, and it is the first step how you are not going to overwhelm yourself, because I always just start with a seriously blank save file or something like that, where you have every single world emptied, and that would overwhelm me so freaking much. Just imagine if you had all of these worlds, and they would kind of even populate maybe through neighborhood stories. There's so much going on, there's so much DLCs, and all you want to is to play with your game, you want to play with the packs and stuff, and that's great. But in my head, somehow it is easier to go world by world in a way, pack by pack, and adding slowly, than just to like bombard myself with everything or throw everything on myself, and that is how I always get overwhelmed. That is definitely how I get overwhelmed, and I just decided to disable all the packs that I don't play with and add world by world. And there's a lot of packs that I really want to add, like I definitely want to add Copperdale from the high school years, or Brindleton Bay from the Cats and Dogs, and Sulani I really want to add, and Evergreen Harbor. But again, I don't want to like have everything. I just want to like let it grow, evolve it with the time, and create meaningful stories in the process of that. And that's kind of a concept that I have in my head anyway. So you don't have to have all the packs, or you don't have to play with all of the packs, or at least this is what I do, and it is definitely helped me not get overwhelmed. The next kind of a tip, let's say that I have, as I already talked about, filling one world at a time. Instead of trying to fill every world right away, I'm kind of focusing on one world at a time. So currently I'm playing in Hanford and Bagley. I have my family over here, the Sprout family. I already talked about them in my previous video. So I'm only playing in Hanford on Bagley. They do have friends outside and family outside of Hanford and Bagley, but this is kind of my main focus. Going through like even the Sims, their aspirations, trades, skills, whatever, everything is kind of happening in Hanford on Bagley right now. I kind of started small, as I already said. I'm placing a few families, maybe a community lot or two. As you can see, I added this library, and I'm planning to make a park and this Hanford natural pools, but I'm kind of taking it slowly. It's not overwhelming me, the fact that I don't have this lot, or I do not have anything. This is all empty lots. I don't have any kind of community lots. It's fine. Like, I can do it slowly. I can just put my ideas in as I play. Like, I don't need everything right away. And to be honest, I always felt guilty. Like, if this lot would be empty, I would always feel guilty. Like, why is it empty? Why can't I find something? Why can't I just build something on it? And I always felt guilty, and I wanted to rush things. I want to finish everything, and it is again why I felt always overwhelmed. But this time I was like, it's okay to leave space for the future ideas, or when I have a motivation for it. So basically, yeah, that is what I kind of encourage you to do. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Just go world by world, lot by lot, when it's like the right time to do it, in a way. Because right now, for example, in my world currently, my game is fall or autumn, and I want to make this Hanford natural pools, but it doesn't really make sense. Like, who would go to a pool in fall, right? So I'm kind of taking it, and I'll probably do it when the summer comes and something like that. Like, I don't really need it right now. I'm not going to the pool in fall. So in a way, that's what I'm also trying to teach myself through this, not to get overwhelmed and just simplify things as much as I can. Other thing that I had really much problems is that I really wanted to make my own lots. Like, I have to build everything, and that is the first and foremost thing that I kind of blocked myself with and cornered myself very badly, because I was like, I cannot use gallery lots. And hello, of course you can. That is like, the gallery is there for that. There's a lot of creators, a lot of builders that are actually building for us, for you, for the Sims community. And there is no reason for me or any other simmer or just a casual player, whoever, to use the gallery lots, because the gallery is full of them, full of the lots, full of Sims, full of families, whatever. Like, that is why we have that place. Thankfully the Sims team come up with that concept of a gallery. So all of these slots are not made by me. For example, I made this bar, and I feel like that's all. That's basically all. This is made by Simlicium, if I'm correct. This is by Simple Cheeks. This is by Evelyn. This is also by Simlicium, if I'm not mistaken. And this is also a gallery lot. Like, it's fine. This is also called gallery lot. Like, I don't have to do it everything. I don't have to do it like, I don't have to, because I blocked myself like that. I have these as well, like they fulfill the roles or whatever, and why not? These are like so cute, and they are made by someone on the gallery, and that's completely fine. Like, that's what is gallery for. I can always go back. Like, if I don't like this lot, for example, or this or whatever, and I have some inspiration to build, I can always go back, bulldoze it, and try to build something myself. Like, that's fine. It is completely fine. Talking about like gallery lots and doing things your way, downloading from the gallery and stuff, I'm actually going to talk about going and building and evolving this save file at my own pace. So this one is a big one because I always, as I already said, try to rush everything, try to do everything, finish everything. And this time I'm not rushing anything. There is no deadline. I can play when I feel inspired, add little tiny details when I want to, like a family bio there or a new story idea, whatever. It is kind of a slow, cozy process and not stressful one. And that is exactly how and what I want from this save file, from this forever save file. Not a stressful place, but a cozy, safe place. Another thing that I've been talking about already is keeping it simple. Like, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel with every sim or every lot. I'm just trying to simplify, giving my sims like short but meaningful backstories, using everyday outfits, playing small households for the starter in a way. Simple doesn't necessarily mean boring, it just means more peaceful, at least for me. And last but not least, the thing I'm gonna be actually talking about is focusing on my own sims and stories. So probably my favorite part, I've been creating my own sims and their own stories instead of just playing maybe with EA households or just rushing through, just making any kind of household just for them to be in some specific house. It helped me feel more connected to my save file, to my sims, and I'm kind of like writing like a little cozy stories and novels even, and it is like one chapter at a time. So in the end, if you're thinking about starting your own save file, forever save file, and everything feels overwhelming, because it did for me too, I really hope this helped. I also highly encourage you to check Yasmin's Corner YouTube channel, which helped me start a forever save file. As I already said, you don't need to do everything at once. You don't need to fill every lot. Just start where you are and go to your own place and enjoy the process. So if you are working on your own save file, I'd love to hear how you are approaching it, so let me know in the comments down below. So this is just like tips that I really wanted to share because I've been getting a lot of comments regarding the save files in a way that all of us, or those people who actually shared their thoughts with me, are getting so much overwhelmed, and myself being the first one. So this is how I wanted to basically show you or share with you how I didn't, or actually how I started my save file but didn't get overwhelmed, and this should be a very nice and cozy experience, not a stressful one again. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it is helpful, or it could be helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cozy videos. And until then, stay cozy you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone.